Peace. We on.
Peace. We are live.
We are live and we are ready to go. We're gonna wait for y'all and we're gonna take off like a rocket.
Yes.
We're starting later tonight, but it's all good. We're doing what we should. Anybody gonna come on in? Oh, there's the notification. Let me go right into the notification. There it is. All right. I can't wait to see somebody on here. Okay. I can't wait to see y'all in the chat. Put the let me put the invite in the chat, y'all, so y'all can come on down.
Come and speak your piece.
Let's do it. Come in, V. All right. All right. Anybody come through? We got the description in the chat. You can come on and hop on and get with us.
Yeah, speak your piece. Defend your answer.
Where are you at? Where are you at? It's the True Live 2 plus you. Where are you at? Come on down, you. Hey, there you go. There you is.
Who is that?
That what's name? Who that is? That what he say? Who that is?
Who that is?
Who that is?
That did my baby daddy.
Yeah. Okay, there go you is too. That's you. It's the True Live 2 plus you.
Hey.
Miss Parker right here. Who is that with Miss Parker? Hey, my beautiful people. I know who that is. You know who that is, don't you? You know who that is. I already know who it is. You can take a wild guess.
That is not Mr. Mitchell. Hey, my beautiful people. Is that
You know who that is?
No.
Yeah.
It ain't Mr. Cooper. Because he Bobby Simmons. Hey, my beautiful people. I'm curious. Oh, that is JJ.
Yeah. I knew it was her.
She said, JJ in the house.
JJ in the house.
Hey, honey.
Big Mafia in the house. What's good?
Oh, Big Mafia.
What up, good people?
You got time for us today.
JJ, you got time too. I like that in you.
Yes.
What's the good word, JJ?
What is the good word?
You're going to get on StreamYard. You mean our StreamYard or for your live? Your lives, you got to let us know when your lives be coming up, Miss Parker. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't be seeing the notifications. So you got to let us know or tag us into the notification. I should be getting all that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, there's the experience.
There's the experience.
Hey, Dennis.
Mr.
Oh, come trouble.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Stokes.
Oh, hey, y'all. I'm highway driving tonight, but I'm listening in.
All right, now.
Miss Parker just came in. We're going to let you in before we even start. We're not going to start yet. We about to start. You said we ready.
Already. Once a cheater, always a cheater.
Miss Parker, turn off your mic 1 second. No, I got you. Yeah. So let's get down, y'all.
Once a cheater, always a cheater. I need to hear y'all's perspective. JJ, Dennis, LA. What y'all think? And by the way, LA, I did fix that little piece of hair. It's gone. Ha! It is a good topic, JJ.
Ooh, what say you?
So what say you? Once a cheater, always a cheater. Is that true? Is that false? Is that sometimes in between? Explain your answer and defend it. I need to know. I need to know your perspective because I have one of my own. And I want to see if I'm not all alone in my boat over here. So let me get some of your answers. JJ said, well, it all depends on the situation. It definitely does. You are absolutely right.
And Mr. Stokes, Mr. LA said, Tina, you ever cheat before?
No.
Hey, you see the eyes too, right? He popped the eyes off like this. I'm reenacting it. What say you now? Come on. He asked the question.
Love is not a game. This is Dennis. Do cheating should not be involved, but yeah, when you cheat, it's a part of you, and you will do it again. Ooh, such a firm stance.
So you saying it becomes a part of your DNA? Miss Parker, what say you? Miss Parker, what say you?
About cheating?
Yeah. What say you? Once a cheater, always a cheater? Yes.
Nope.
Oh, an opposing thought.
Yes, indeed.
Why you say no?
If you love somebody enough, you will stop. Or you might cheat on one person and not cheat on the next person. So.
Oh.
Bobby Simmons, hey, what's good?
What's good, Mr. Simmons? Who said this?
JJ said, hey, it's been single and talked to different guys. So she's been single and talking to different guys. Is it called cheating? I plead the fifth. I don't think so. I mean, you're single. As long as you carry the title of a single woman, it's not cheating. Talk to whoever the hell you want to talk to. You're not fully committed to anyone.
Yeah, you having fun.
You're enjoying your life.
You're enjoying your life. Where you at?
JJ is here.
No, I'm saying where?
She probably at work, taking a little lunch break or something.
Yeah.
That outside dick keep Dennis. That outside dick keep them hoes sick. That's what he's trying to say.
He ain't trying. He
said it.
He said it. He dropped heavy. What say you, Mr. Simmons? Say, Simmons, what's up with it? Once a cheater,
these are some really good perspectives. She's not working tonight, so that means JJ gonna tune in for the whole ride tonight.
Right.
That's what's up.
Who said but stuff isn't cheating?
Yeah, what stuff are you referring to? I ain't come up on mine.
But stuff isn't cheating.
Butt stuff? Do you mean butt like anus?
Oh.
Are you talking anal sex is not cheating?
I'm gonna take a drink of water on that.
Oh my God. Whoever you is that said that stupid foolishness.
That's here.
You know, there are a whole lot of homosexual males that would disagree with that statement.
Hey, Mr. Simmons. Whoa, what?
I'm just saying.
Mr. Simmons. You know, we don't agree with this, Mr. Simmons, so I did a quick Google and look up the definition. Hey, it says it's informal, to be sexually unfaithful.
Sexually unfaithful.
Yeah, that's what it is. And it's also, you know, as a verb is to deceive or trick. And also to act dishonestly or unfairly to gain in order to gain an advantage, especially in a game or examination. Yeah, but to deceive or trick, sexually unfaithful.
That yeah.
Has anybody
that's a pretty true definition.
Has anyone deceived or tricked
your partner
into thinking that they were the only one?
Right. Deceived or tricked. That's the key word.
Miss Parker LA said, what up?
Mr. Simmons said no homo. Is there different ways of cheating? Absolutely, there are different ways of cheating, JJ. But you have to think about the core definition of cheating. Are you being deceitful? Are you trying to trick your partner into thinking that you aren't doing something that you probably agreed you would not do? So some people consider forms of cheating is if you're holding conversations with the opposite sex.
Yeah, don't call nobody when you're talking to me. You calling somebody that you cheat.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you may have had an understanding, and I'm sure your women have understandings like, listen, when we're together, you don't talk to the opposite sex.
Hey, don't call
Don't
your,
call Tyrone.
Don't call your mama. Don't call your
Now,
daughter.
come on now. The mama and the daughter, you crazy.
I'm messing with y'all. I'm messing with y'all. The experience has the experience the
So y'all gotta tell me I'm driving. So is this too loud?
No. You said.
Oh, okay. Good.
It's an echo. Wow.
Okay, so I will. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be safe. I'm gonna keep it most of the time on mute. But I just wanted to make sure y'all can hear me. I think you can see. I don't know if you can see me. It's dark. But okay, I'm going on mute. So before I go on mute, can I answer the question?
You sure can.
Okay. So I feel two ways about it. I feel like usually I feel like so if a person is just a cheater, that's just what they do. I don't think that's gonna change if they don't put a lot of value into fidelity or loyalty. I also think if you are with a person and they cheated on you, I think that they eventually will cheat again if you forgive them and stay with them. I think that. But do I think once a cheater, always a cheater? Not necessarily. Because again, I think sometimes people cheat for their own specific reasons. And when those reasons are taken care of, they don't feel a need to cheat. So maybe the person they was with is not really who they want to be with, so they cheated on them, or maybe, whatever the reasons was. But if they get with the right person, that doesn't mean that they will cheat on that person. So I don't think once a cheater, always a cheater. I think certain circumstances and situations will make a person continue to cheat.
Wait.
Did I confuse you?
No, you didn't. But you cut. Mute your mic.
Okay.
1 second. Peace, LJ Muhammad. He in the building. 1 second, Mr. The Experience. We're gonna read these off.
All right. So LA still wants my answer if I have ever cheated, and the answer is yes, I have. I have cheated in the past.
Make her say it, LA. Make her say it.
I have I'm an honest woman now, so that's in my past. You can't judge someone by their past. And I'll elaborate on that a little more later.
Miss Terry is watching.
All right, Miss Stacy Terry, my cousin.
Cuzzo family.
JJ said that's what I said. It all depends on the situation. Dennis said, yeah, I think they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell. God damn.
Right.
Woo.
What, Miss
That's harsh.
Miss to the experience, you said that if a person cheats on you or a person cheats on a person and the person that got cheated on forgives them and stays with them, remains in that relationship, you think they'll cheat again. But you also said that once a cheater, not always a cheater. They might not cheat with someone else. But if they with that person, wouldn't that be always a cheater?
I'll let you answer that Experience.
She might be froze. No, her
okay. Some of it went in and out, and I think that's because of this road travel. But I was trying to make the distinction. I don't think that once a cheater, always a cheater necessarily. Depending on the situation, I think it's hard to get a cheater to stop cheating. And one of those situations that I think is hard to get a cheater to stop cheating is if they've been in a relationship with someone whom they cheated on, and that person found out or whatever, and then forgave them and still stayed in the relationship. I don't have a lot of faith that that person will never cheat again, because I feel like because they got away with it, they will do it again when it suits them.
Okay.
And so the distinction I'm trying to make is that just because, like Tina just said, she cheated. Okay, so that would make her a cheater by our definition. But that doesn't mean that the next man she get with, she's going to cheat on. So no, not once a cheater, always a cheater, because I believe most people definitely have their own ideas about why they're cheating. So when that problem gets rectified, in that case, so does the cheating.
Okay. SP.
If I was a man, I wouldn't be worried about dating Tina now because she cheated before. Because I would be like, that was then. That was that dude. I'm me. This is a whole different situation. So I would still date her, even though she admitted to cheating in the past. But if me and Tina were in a long-term relationship and Tina cheated on me in the past, I would not want to stay with her because I would think she would do it again. That's the distinction I'm trying to make.
No doubt. That's peace. I like. Big Mafia.
Mute your mic.
Big Mafia. Too many ways this conversation can be sliced.
You're right.
Add on, Big Mafia. If you free, you can jump in. If you're not, you can just add on. Oh, experience left. Okay, she'll be back.
Dennis said, my point was, if death was the penalty, no one would do it.
Exactly.
And JJ said, I think people know what they do and they learn from their mistakes and experiences. Exactly. I view anytime someone does something wrong in life, they need to be forgiven for that. Like, you cannot hold someone's past against them, whether it be criminal acts or acts against relationships. You cannot look at someone who stole something out of a store and consider them a thief for the rest of their lives. They may have had a justifiable reason. Was it right? No. But at the same time, did they do what they felt they needed to do in that moment? Yes. And they shouldn't have to feel crucified for the rest of their lives, simply because in that moment and time of their lives, they made a decision that they felt was best for them.
By definition, I got a question for JJ. By definition, have you ever cheated? And then
she said no.
She said no?
She's always stood firm that she's never cheated.
Oh, okay. Cool. Look at her and said, know what they do, and they
What's good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey there, Mr. Mitchell.
Peace, Mr. Mitchell. Your spiel. What you got to add on to this bill?
Personally, I don't. I'll say no. Once a cheater, always a cheater. That's a no. And I don't have to look no further than myself. Like it ain't no secret. I've told y'all about how my marriage went. That first 10 years, I put that woman through hell. But since then, I have not cheated. I didn't cheat on her, nor have I cheated on any other woman that I've been with. So, it's like, and the funny thing is, I'm not even a promiscuous person. If I'm not in a relationship, I'm not out sleeping with a bunch of women. That's just not where I'm at right now in my life. So I'll just say I don't agree with that once a cheater, always a cheater, because like I said, I haven't cheated on any woman that I've been with. But it's like I got 3 simple rules to follow, man. I'll show these out. I'll share these with everybody. Do what you want with them. I ain't no professional nothing, so don't take my word for shit. But number 1, I don't entertain women outside of my relationship. I do not have female friends. Nobody that, when I say female friends, I'm talking about somebody that I talk to all the time. We chopping it up and I'm texting back and forth. I don't do that. And I do not entertain women outside of my relationship. Because that's what I call being in a relationship, looking for a relationship. Because if you entertaining somebody outside of your relationship, you're looking for something else.
Okay.
And I don't do that. Number 2, The most vulnerable time in any relationship is when you and your partner are having an issue. That's the most vulnerable time. But I remember that I'm in a relationship, and I refer back to rule number 1.
Okay, that's peace. That's peace.
Rule number 3: if your relationship is so bad you feel like you have to step outside of it, leave it.
Leave it. Yeah.
It's that simple. Those are 3 rules I follow, man. It's like sex is probably the easiest thing to get. You know, I've had women offer me sex and didn't even offer to cook.
Yeah, that's regular.
You know, so that's why I say it's easy to fall into that trap. And man, the finesse game is real. Because if you're entertaining somebody outside of your relationship and you're looking to that person, especially if it's somebody of the opposite sex, and you're looking to that person for advice on your relationship, they will sell themselves. They don't give a shit about your relationship. They're going to tell you, they're going to always one up your mate. You can do something good, like say I buy my girl a car, right? But she looking to another dude for some kind of advice or whatever, and they topping it up. Yeah, my man bought me a car. He'll even praise him. Man, you got a good dude. He bought you a car, man. Don't you mess that up. Da da da. Then
That's color.
right, and then he'll be like, "What kind of car he get you? Oh, he bought you a Toyota. Oh yeah, those are good cars. Here where the finesse part come in right here. Those are good cars, but if I was your man, I'd have got you a Benz." You see what I'm saying? They're going to always run up your mate. They ain't going to never sell themselves short. They're going to always do something that's better than what you got.
No keys.
This got crazy.
They're going to always do something better than what you got. That's real.
That's good.
And then I'm talking about that goes for men and women. If men are entertaining women outside a relationship, it's the same thing. They're going to always one up your girl. So the easiest way not to fall into that trap, and shit, when you start hearing that shit going, damn, that shit sound good over here, you start doing like this.
Yeah.
You start listening to this and neglecting this.
Mm.
I'm missing,
You know?
I'm missing my stuff.
I think people know what they do.
Hold on.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
I was reading JJ's comments about I think people know what they do and they learn from their mistakes and experiences. I think that speaks to you, Mr. Mitchell. You said that, you know, your marriage, you fucked her over. And
I did.
Since then, you've learned and you've grown from that to the point where you will no longer make that mistake again. So should you be crucified according to Dennis? Hell no. People make mistakes. We're human. That's why we're all forgiven.
And so here goes, and Dennis said, and my quote was from the movie A Time to Kill.
Right.
Right. And then go ahead. JJ said no,
never, that she's never cheated. And she will commit to one person only if we're together. We got to go through storms and make it out of them. Period. Honesty and loyalty is some people don't have these days. And I agree with that. Like, you know, but again, you're taking someone as for who they are today doesn't mean that they're always going to be dishonest and unloyal. That just means right now in this moment, that's who they are. Mm-hmm. But are they worthy of being forgiven sometime later on down the road? Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let me say this, because I got to go. But I'm going to tell you, man, anybody that's ever felt love has felt pain. Mm-hmm. Now, if you're in a relationship and somebody, say I'm in a relationship and somebody break up with me, that pain, it hurts. You know, you're going to be like, damn. You know, you'll be like, damn, you know, what happened? You know, you'll question certain things. But if you find out somebody cheating on you, you will question everything.
Right.
You will question your family, your friends. Man, you'll even question God. Because you'll be like, damn, what did I do to deserve this? Mm-hmm. You know, that's why I say you have to, man, because I've cheated and I've been cheated on, man. I felt that pain. Why in the hell would you want to do that to somebody?
Right.
You know, when you're doing it, you don't think about it that way. But man, when I seen the pain that I caused in my marriage,
Mm-hmm.
it almost killed me, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then when I felt that pain, it was the same thing. I was like, damn, what did I do to deserve this? And you think everybody knew but you. You
Right.
question everybody and everything.
GT, what's the word?
Big Mafia said those are 3 good rules, Mr. Mitchell. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, that's good. Hey,
Right, man, I gotta go clock in. But but I'm gonna try to if I can. I don't know, man. I'm not being able to get my headset working. I was gonna say I could talk to y'all, but I'll see if I can get my headset going. I'll jump back in.
All right.
that's peace.
All right. Enjoy
Peace.
your
All right.
night.
Peace, y'all.
Hey, let me ask this question. Hey, Miss Parker, you there?
I'm here. Y'all can't see me.
No, man.
You
We
be-
never can see you.
You play too much.
I
Every
know.
week you
I
pop
told
in
you
on
she did this
video
shit
and
on
all we
purpose.
see is a black screen.
She do it on purpose.
Wow. I don't know how to get it on.
Wow, my ass. You do your own live, and you be on there shining, and now you don't want to let nobody see you on here. What's this all about? You can see
Because
us.
I don't be dressed this time of night.
See there, dude. I told
Hold
you
on.
she did this on
She
purpose.
turned her
I told
video
you she
off.
did this on purpose. I knew
Let
you
me turn my video off. Hold
Come
let me
on
see.
now, Miss Parker.
I
Why
can't
we
get it to
see you even
work.
if you're not properly dressed.
Yeah. People are
Okay.
seeing.
I'm trying to get it to work.
Okay. Hey, but let me ask this question though, Miss Parker. I'm asking this question to the room though.
Uh-huh.
Is it, and I want you to answer first since you on the screen. Is it cheating if a person doesn't get caught?
Absolutely. It's still cheating.
Yeah, of course it's cheating.
How?
Just because you didn't get caught don't mean it ain't cheating.
Right.
Who knows then?
It's not about, well, you know, first of all,
You know
that when you signed up for commitment in a relationship with someone, that commitment came with boundaries. And if you're stepping outside of those boundaries, you know that you shouldn't be doing it.
Okay, cool. So now that's okay. So y'all both said no. So that's still called cheating. That's JJ. Huh?
Yep.
Yeah, that's JJ.
Oh, PT in the building. PT.
Hey,
in the
boy,
building.
we also have my baby mama on here watching.
Who's your baby mama?
Who baby mama?
You better, Tony.
Oh, Tony. Hey, Tony. Miss Terry is back. Miss Terry is back.
All right, stay.
Hey, Stacy. Hey, so listen. So if it is, she got disconnected. She gonna come back.
Yeah, she's trying to fix her video.
Tell it how it is, Tina.
You're right.
Who said that? Okay. But listen, so if that is how it is, right? So is it cheating when you talking to your friend about the situation and you could be talking to your guy about the situation?
I don't consider
well,
that
see,
cheating.
Here we go.
Now,
That's
on.
a double standard.
You're saying about a situation.
No,
all right.
I didn't say about a situation.
About what situation?
The situation.
Cheating?
No.
What situation?
Whatever
be
the
specific.
Whatever the situation is that you and your guy got. Hold on.
We've had this debate before.
Yeah, because look, check
it's
it out.
not cheating.
Wait a second.
Listen,
hold on. Let me say it.
If
you and your guy are having some sort of a discussion or problem or situation or disagreement, and y'all haven't come to a conclusion, and you talking to your friend about, like you said, you talking to Tony, Sunshine, right? You talking to Sunshine about that, right? And you could be talking to your fella about it to get it clarified, to get the communication on deck, right? To get a clear understanding. You communicating to get a clear understanding, but no, you talking to old Sunshine.
That
over
is
here.
not cheating.
See?
That is not. It's totally
standard.
different. It's not a double standard. If I, as a woman, am having issues with my mate, my boyfriend, my husband, whatever, and
it's better to talk to somebody else instead of communicating with your husband.
It's better for us to get sometimes, as women, the outside advice of someone who loves us,
but not communicate with your guy.
It doesn't say that we're not going to eventually communicate with you.
What
the
fellas say?
But sometimes I might have to tell my girlfriend, like, look, this nigga was tripping. He did this and he pissed me off, and I'm ready to tell him off. So talk me down off this ledge because I'm ready to end this relationship. And sometimes you get sometimes you get the best advice from an outside party.
Did you tell him that you're ready to end this relationship?
I won't tell him initially because again,
that's poor communication skills.
That could put a damper on the situation, on the relationship. If I tell you just out of rage that I hate you,
peace, LA.
I might not mean it later, But people do say things in the heat of the moment and out of anger that they will sometimes regret. So as women, we tend to hold back. That's why we bite our tongue in some instances, and we talk to our girlfriend or we talk to our family member to say, hey, this is what's going on in my life.
You see what the Facebook user said?
Communication is the key to a successful relationship, and it is.
Whoa.
However,
if
you feel
there's
that
variables.
if you feel that you cannot communicate with your mate because he is the source of your problem, it is okay. That's just like seeking therapy. If a relationship is going through trouble, if a marriage is going through trouble, that's why we have marriage counseling. If a person,
who has marriage counseling? You
the
or
couple,
the
but-
couple, the two.
the
I
couple,
just wanted to
but
see if it was both
if
of y'all at
anybody
this
has
time.
ever done marriage counseling, I have,
Okay.
because I was previously married. The counselor will talk to us together, and then they will talk to us separately. Okay? So that's part of counseling. She has to get my perspective outside of my spouse and his perspective outside of me
I ain't
in order
going for
to
that.
counsel us better.
I ain't going for that. You don't talk to her about my business behind my
Oh
back.
my God, this man is crazy.
Straight up. Don't talk to her about
This
my
man
business
is
behind my back.
crazy.
We ain't having it.
And the same thing goes for women who confide in their mothers. Sometimes,
Where the fellas at?
there are situations where I just can't talk to you about it.
Mhm.
Whether it be that you piss me off or whether it be I feel like I'm not sexually pleasing you enough.
Mhm.
So sometimes we may confide in someone very close to us, like, listen, I've tried everything. I've tried being romantic. I've tried being spontaneous. I've tried, and you might get some of the best advice from someone.
Can somebody read the screen?
Communication is the key to a successful relationship.
Look.
I read that.
Stacey Terry did this emoji. She said, "Freeze the bullshit, cuz."
No, that's not what she's saying.
What's she
'Cause
saying?
elaborate on what you meant by that,
She
because
did
that's
like
not what
this.
she's saying. That is not what she's saying.
How you know what she said? She did
Trust
like that.
me.
She said, "Freeze that bullshit, cuz."
That is not what she's saying.
Let the
And
players
JJ
play.
said,
Which part? Which one?
amen, say it louder, girl.
JJ.
Yeah, you see that. Say it louder.
Don't let me catch you out there, JJ. It's gonna be some problems.
Dennis says, you know when a person will cheat within 2 months of the relationship. If you stay, you are just waiting for them to do it. That is not true. That's not true. You can't possibly gauge within the first 2 months. And Stacy said, I agree with cousin. Thank you.
Which cousin?
Me? What you mean? I'm the only cousin here. You an honorary cousin. I'm the cousin.
I'm an honorary cousin, Stacey. I don't want to be an honorary. Either I'm your cousin or I'm your man.
Oh no. See, now you jumping the broom
Wait a
already.
minute. Yeah.
But no, Dennis, I totally disagree. Sometimes people hold back and you may not even see some of those personality traits that might give you that deceptive personality until later on in the relationship. There are men and women in this world that live double lives, like truly live double lives. And the wife or husband is none the wiser. None the wiser. Had no idea that this man had a whole nother family or this woman had a whole nother man on the side. And they live that double life sometimes for years. There's no way in 2 months you would automatically know if that person's going to be deceitful and untrustworthy. 2 months just isn't long enough.
Yeah, 2 months.
2
You can do a lot in
months.
2 months.
Yeah, you can do a lot in
Yeah,
2
the
months,
cheating
but
part, that's just a little
that's
tough.
going to be hard because in that first 2 months of dating someone, they're going to put on their best them. I want you to see all the glitz and the glamour of who I am.
Oh, Miss Thomas. Miss Thomas. Good to
Hey, Tasha Thomas, facts, sis, double lives.
see you. Double.
Double lives. People do live double lives.
Double.
And there's no way that you're going to know.
Who would say such a thing?
My best friend Tasha Thomas, aka
Tasha.
Cheerleader Tasha Thomas.
Tasha,
She know.
Do not
She
agree
know.
with this nonsense.
It's not nonsense.
Tasha, come on,
It's
Tasha.
not.
How long you been here, Tasha? Come on, Tasha. Tell me something. Tasha, don't agree with this. Do not
Listen,
agree
you
with
and
this.
Dennis are really talking out the side of your neck because Dennis want people crucified and killed.
Yeah.
You talking about just talking to your best friend about some situations that you and your man are going through is cheating.
No,
What?
not some situations that you and your man are going through. Some situations that you could be talking to your man about.
Same difference.
Communication is the key to a successful
We
relationship.
all agree that communication is successful to a key relationship, but sometimes as women we act out of anger, and that communication can get misconstrued. If I tell you I hate you,
I know you don't mean it. Who hate God?
oh my God, this man crazy, y'all. If I tell you I hate you in that moment, I'm acting out of anger. I'm saying things in that moment that I might later regret.
I know.
And I might tell you later on, like, baby, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say I hate you.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I know you don't mean it.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, we do. I am with Tina. That's JJ. All the ladies are with me. Of course, you got one straggler guy. Dennis is a great guy. However, I just feel like you have a really askew view of relationships and what possibly should occur in relationships.
Mr. Higgins said, gotta keep it at home. You gotta keep it at home.
It's not always that possible to keep it at home.
Well, you gotta
from a woman's perspective.
Well, then
you know how many outside people have saved relationships?
Was it a person?
Have saved, yeah, I said it.
Whoa.
Have saved relationships. There have been times where women have come to me in relationships and said, I just want to walk away, Tina. I want to walk away. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm tired. This man is just taking me through the ringer. And I have been that voice of reason to say, you need to stick it out. You need to tell him about how you feel. You need to talk to him. So again, talking to an outside person benefited that relationship because guess what? In some instances, the woman did stay.
Yeah.
But according to you, had she not talked to me, she probably would have walked away from your ass.
No.
Oh,
she was just talking for a moment. That's like everything else.
Women do really get at the brink of just losing their shit.
They ain't going nowhere.
They leaving.
They leaving.
This one is.
But
I can say I probably have walked away from some really good relationships.
And then when it come down to, oh, you just don't communicate well with me. You know what I'm saying? That's what she gonna be saying to him. Even though she went and talked to her friend, she gonna go seek sunshine for some advice. The sun moving right in front of her.
No. Tasha said communication is key, but look how defensive we both get when we're talking. Look at how the man responds. And look at how women respond, sis.
Exactly. I'm calm, cool, calm, collected. She and cool, calm, and collected. She defensive, and I'm like, baby, please come on now, chill.
It's not.
I mean,
it's never that simple in a real relationship. Like I've yet to see a man be that calm. Like,
look over here.
You mad? Okay, go home, go sleep on it, and you'll get over it.
That guy.
Communication is key, but this one?
That was the same one.
Oh, okay.
Here you go.
When women are young, they are attracted to the bad boy. When they're older, they find the former cheater. It's what y'all are attracted to, the cheating type or the square dude.
No. Peace, Dennis. Yes.
No, yes. Dennis. No.
I'm not gonna let them talk crazy about what we saying.
That's not true.
That's true.
Women that like bad boys eventually marry a bad boy, and he turns out to be the greatest thing that ever happened to her.
What's a bad boy?
You know, rough around the edges.
Okay. Rough around the edges.
I don't agree with that, Dennis.
Okay.
Tasha said this happens in real life. You can be loud and clear, but still not hear each other, and that is so true.
No, that's true. That
is so true.
Tasha, have you been cheated on, or have you cheated on? And if you have, is it a always thing for y'all?
Everyone included, men need a devil's advocate, hence outside person. Men hold things in which is why they are wrong in that. I've even heard men, like Tasha said, I've heard men go to outside people to get advice. Men go to their friends to get advice. Like, this woman is tripping. I don't understand why we're not communicating on the same level. They confide in their fathers. They're confiding in uncles and grandfathers and best friends just to get advice about women. How the hell do you learn women if you're not getting advice from someone?
Before you get with them.
That's not true.
And you learn the one you with by learning the one you with.
But there are certain common traits.
I said you learn the one you with by learning the one you with.
That's true.
Okay, that's all. You don't got to say nothing else.
Oh my goodness.
There you go. I like to stop at true. That's what I like to stop. What did that say?
You also have to know how much
Uh-huh.
to tell another person about your relationship problems.
Mhm.
Every listening ear does not have your best interest at heart, friend or family, and I concur with that.
That's what I was telling. No, tell who
She's
it
not.
is.
That's my cousin Stacy, and she's
Yeah.
not saying that you can't talk to somebody. She's just saying be mindful of who you're talking to, because everybody it doesn't
Mhm.
have your best interest at heart.
Right.
You can't just confide in the chick that you work with because you really don't know her that well.
Right,
And you
right.
don't know if the advice she's going to give you is going to be sound advice or even advice that's going to be critical for your relationship,
That's
because they
right.
don't know.
And-
They don't know you.
And because she knows that you need to keep that communication at home so that
That's
it can
not-
be your
that's-
best interest.
That's
Even
not what
if
she's
you
saying.
upset, you can turn your back and then you can do the day. You feel me?
So Dennis says, and some outside friends want what you got. Be careful who you share your relationship information with. Exactly.
That's what we
And that's
saying.
exactly what my cousin Stacy said. Like,
Yeah,
it's
that's what I
okay to
said.
confide in someone on the
It's not.
outside. It is, because that's what Dennis is saying. It's okay as long as you fully understand that confiding in the person you're confiding in and seeking advice from has your best interest at heart. They're not trying to swoop in and take your relationship. They're not trying to throw a monkey wrench in it to see you just as miserable as them, because then those aren't a good circle of friends.
Have y'all ever spoken to an outsider and that person, the first thing that person say was, how did y'all settle it?
No,
Yeah, because they don't got the best interest at heart.
that's not true.
I'm just saying.
That's not true, because you're asking that question assuming that we talked about it.
Who talked about it? You and the
So
guy,
if
and
you
your
were
guy.
asking me how did we settle it, me and my guy,
Right, because y'all
you're
should have settled it.
assuming that me and him talked about it.
Y'all should have settled it. A real
There
friend,
sometimes just isn't.
a real friend know that y'all should have settled it before you got to this house.
Then at what point do I mean, then what would be the purpose of me talking to you
Just to
about
see
it?
what you
the fuck
what
outta
you would
here.
have did. What look what she did. This what she on.
Get out of
You know
here.
what I'm saying?
Well,
but I got her straight though.
Nah.
You know what I'm
nah.
saying? And in your case, you gonna be like, but I got him straight. You know, we straight. We
Nah.
we cool. You know.
Tasha, when she addressed your question asking
What is
if
that?
she's cheated, that's the one you have on the screen.
Oh, that's
If
it?
she's cheated or if she's been cheated on, and she said both. And what you mean?
Always think. Okay, because the question of tonight is the topic is
Once a cheater, always a cheater. Is that true?
Yeah, is
yes
that
or
true?
no, and why? Explain your answer.
Yeah.
So I take the firm stance that once a cheater is not always a cheater, because there are certain life
Mhm.
circumstances that happens that causes one to cheat. And just like with any other wrongdoing in your life, you are to be accepted for trying to make changes in your life, and you shouldn't have that held over your head. People that steal, people that murder, people, you can't say that once a thief, always a thief.
Hey, let her explain her answer.
But go ahead,
Let her explain
explain.
what she gonna
First of
say.
all,
You
give
done
us
drove her into the left field, like hey, look, right over here, right
Look
here.
here. Hard wink.
Hey, what?
What is your answer, Tasha? Do you believe once a cheater, always a cheater? Tasha said, if you learn who you with while you're with them and you get nothing resolved, then what, bro? Then what?
You ain't got to cheat. You can end a relationship, sugar. That's what. Hey, now this is what sane people do. Sane people.
So we're insane.
No, I'm saying like because it's insane to go out and cheat on somebody, right? Do we agree with that?
We
Can
agree that
Okay,
it's
that's enough. Oh,
outside
you
of
can
the
stop at
norm.
we agree.
We agree.
That's it. We agree. There you go.
I wouldn't say that it's insane, but we agree
No, but
that
I'm
it's
saying,
not
no.
normal.
It's not normal. Not normal is insane. But I'm saying though, when what'd you say?
Who is what you
Oh,
say?
not getting anything resolved. Yeah, so if you can't get anything resolved, it's best to leave that because then it's gonna be like a bomb ready to explode. You know what I'm saying? What Mr. Simmons say?
Mr. Simmons said a lot of women, once they get into a relationship and refuse to do certain things, but call another woman nasty because she's done those things for the man.
Yeah,
Not well. I mean,
that could drive somebody to stepping out. I wouldn't call it cheating because if you was getting it at home, it would be cheating. But since you're not getting it at home, it might not be looked at as cheating.
right.
I wouldn't call it cheating. So
I would call it cheating.
I wouldn't. If she,
I hear his. I
we
mean,
can stop
if
at
your
right.
woman,
We can stop at right.
no,
See?
I said I hear you. I never agreed with you. If your woman is not giving you oral sex, going outside of the relationship to get oral sex is cheating. It's a sexual act by definition that you're doing outside of your spouse or your mate.
But wouldn't you agree that it's an act? Anything that you that's happening at home, right? It's an act that goes against those. So if you're getting sex at home, you're getting communication at home, but you decide to go outside and get communication, get sex, then that would be cheating. But if you're not getting communication at home, you might, somebody said it on here about not calling some people. You might call that person because you're not communicating well at home. Yeah, oh, Mr. Mitchell, he said it. He ain't calling nobody and different stuff like that. He ain't got no women friends and stuff like that. Ha.
First of all, when you commit a sexual act outside of your partner, it's cheating.
Okay.
Whether you're getting that sexual act at home or not, it's still cheating.
Well, he didn't say sex. I don't see. See, it says a lot of women, once they get into a relationship and refuse to do certain things that
other women consider nasty.
But
some women consider oral sex nasty.
Some women consider washing dishes in thongs nasty.
Could be.
But,
so you're going to go outside the home and get
and
a
watch
woman
somebody.
who...
Yeah. What is the strip club for? What's the strip? Yeah. Who's been to the strip club?
I have.
Okay.
Several times.
Right. So when you get to the strip club, right? Don't you see the women doing stuff?
They don't wash dishes in goddamn thongs.
But then some women don't move around the house shaking in people's face. Your face.
This man is crazy.
Ain't that correct?
This man is crazy. Stacy, my cousin said, I disagree, Born. I disagree.
Okay.
And
no. Stacy, what do you disagree?
She disagree.
You don't about what? What do you disagree?
Probably
about?
Everything you said, because it sounds very asinine.
Ooh,
however, Mr. Dennis said, I don't need you to agree with me, but it would behoove you to listen to a man's perspective. We know cheating is wrong, so we should listen without judgment, and we will learn from each other. A cheater can be reformed, but can and will you forgive them?
And will you stop not doing what you wasn't doing to get him to cheat in the first place?
Wait, what?
Will you stop not doing what you was doing?
Stop and not are like it's a double conundrum. So that means
will you stop not doing what you wasn't doing to get him to cheat in the first place? So if you was,
why is it that because he cheated, it's because I'm not doing something?
Because if you was doing it, he would be at home.
That's not true. There are thousands of men out there that cheat and they have the perfect wife at home.
I don't know that.
Oh my God.
I don't name one. See?
Okay.
No,
I'm about to.
No, don't name it.
Give me a second.
No, don't name anybody. Don't name anybody.
I'm about to. I was going to go the celebrity route, but anyway.
Who's in the celebrity route?
I mean, think about it.
I'm trying. Who is it?
Give me a minute.
We'll read the next comment.
The next comment. Not true. People cheat for a reason, but may not always be a cheater. Depends on how you were raised and your environment. I don't agree with that.
That's Tasha. How now you agree? See,
I don't agree that it's because of your upbringing and your environment that causes you to potentially be always a cheater. Like my father was a Rolling Stone. My father has 17 kids. 17. And I would have to say half of them came along after the marriage.
So you don't believe people cheat for a reason?
No.
Why do you think people cheat then?
Some people do it out of a thrill. Some people do it out of in the moment of, like, you even admitted that you have had sex at the spur of the moment. You just plopped her up on the kitchen counter and went to work, right?
You remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
Okay.
I do.
Okay.
So things sometimes happen and there's no justifiable reason for that. You just, if you were in a relationship and you did that, it's because in that moment you were ready and she was ready and it just happened.
Okay.
So I agree that
that's-
sometimes there are reasons. For the most part, there are reasons, but there are occasions where people do it for no justifiable reason whatsoever.
Okay. So, but even in that case, they, like she said, but may not always be a cheater.
Right. May not always, meaning just because it happened one time doesn't mean I'm always going to do that.
So you don't agree with that, though?
What the part that I don't
Let's
agree
hear
with is that it depends on how you were raised and your upbringing.
No, she basically said how you think. Do you think you can always got to take an opportunity when it presents itself?
No.
And some people, what she's saying, if I'm hearing her correctly, if I'm reading her correctly, actually, if I'm reading her correctly, she's saying some people are raised to always take that kind of opportunity. But if you're not raised like that, you won't see the opportunity and be like, I got to do it. Some people might be like, man, my lady is beautiful. I'm gonna pass on this one.
Right. On this one, but maybe not the next one, right?
Yeah.
It's another comment you might like. It's by JJ. She said, that is true, Born. You don't need to cheat to break up a relationship.
Exactly. Cheating is actually the hurtful part, but just breaking it off might be a lot better.
And a lot more hurtful depending on the longevity of the relationship. People cheat because they don't close their part doors. Don't know the other's current situation or want their cake and eat it too. Yeah, I agree with that.
Who's that?
That's Tasha.
Tasha. Me and Tasha on point. Tasha on point tonight. Yeah.
Damon. He said, no, it's not true. There are all kinds of things that stem from cheating. Sometimes a person just simply needs to be mature, or a person can change you. Some life events can deeply affect who you are at that time in life. There are all kinds of events that change a person for better or worse. And I agree. I agree with that.
I do too. Because I think you can make somebody start to cheat too by not doing some things. That could be the man or the woman. They don't got to be the man.
That's true.
So it could be
I
the man.
agree.
Like, the man always come home and say he's tired.
Yeah.
That could also push somebody to be the worst. Like he said, the worst. It could push you as a woman out the door to be like, you know what? Y'all said y'all going for a girls' night out, and that girls' night out might be coming to a, I ain't gonna finish it. But
JJ said he is really hurt, Tina. He is. Dennis, I need somebody to love you wholeheartedly because you're so angry and hurt. Michael Jackson said, tell him that it's human nature.
Indeed.
Why? Why? Natasha said, I cheated with someone because I wanted something limited in my space, being selfish. I didn't want him, but I wanted what he did on my terms. I was single. He wasn't. I wanted to stay single, but send him home. I haven't been with someone and cheated on them, though, but I've been cheated on.
So, Tasha, you didn't cheat. She didn't cheat.
No.
You're not a cheater.
You're not a cheater.
You didn't cheat.
You were with someone who was cheating.
Yeah, by definition, you was with somebody who cheated, but you not a cheater because that had nothing to do with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You didn't deceive anybody. You had no commitment to anyone. You were single. Outside influences go both ways, sis. I agree. Male and female. I totally agree. Born, you're wrong on that. And I was a good wife for 12 years and did everything for him. And he still, I bet you he still cheated.
Okay. Who was that? Who said that one?
I don't know.
Let me look.
You got to look on your thingy.
Okay, hold on. We're getting there. Wait a minute. JJ, you were married for 12 years. Who? What? See something? Who told you was good? What defines a good wife?
Maybe he told her once the marriage was over. Like, damn, you were a good wife. I fucked up. I'm sorry.
I want to hear from her.
All right, go on ahead. She said, yes, I was.
How who told you that though? How do you know? What defines you to be a good wife? Miss Parker says she wasn't able to do things on StreamYard, but she gonna get back on.
All right.
That's peace, Miss Parker.
Dennis said, I'm not hurt, never been hurt, but I was. Help a nigga out instead of stating it's like it's a joke. Oh, gotcha. Because the whole burning hell, if that was a joke, that's kind of harsh. But that's the lady's opinion.
Oh,
Tasha.
She reiterated.
Tasha said, I mean, you see stuff around you. You might think it's okay if your dad has a mistress and it worked out for them. When you get grown, you may figure it's okay to do it and see nothing wrong because you were raised in that environment. To some degree, I mean, yes, influence can play a part in some people's lives, but
that's example, yeah.
That's a really good example. However, I don't think that that's across the board for everybody.
Yeah. I'm with you though. I get it. Because you see stuff around you, you're going to probably do it. You know what I mean? That's why we tend not to have it at the house. Okay, go.
The only person you can truly cheat on is yourself because everything comes with a price to pay. I like that.
What price do you pay?
I like that.
What price do you pay if you never get caught, Mr. Red?
Plot twist.
Yeah. What's they say? Yes, he did. So she said her husband told her. Well, I mean, that's assuming that he meant it. And the reason I'm saying that, not to be disrespectful, but a lot of times when they get out of a comfortable situation, go into something worse that they thought was going to be better, grass greener situation, then they're going to tell that other side, oh man, you was a good wife and I thought I should have stayed with you and all of this nonsense, you know.
So we have Tiffany Lloyd who joined us and said, you can only cheat if you're married. If you're just with someone, it's not called cheating. Really?
Right. Tiff, what's the word? Tiff, I ain't heard from you in a minute. What's the word? Tiff, you can only cheat if you're married. Tiff, talk that talk. See, we talk that talk. Me and Tiff
don't agree with that. Now, you don't even agree with that.
I do.
You just said if I'm talking to you, it's just me and you. Don't call nobody else.
Yeah, well, that part. I agree with half of her statement.
Half of it?
Yeah.
No.
Tiff, I agree with
if you're in a relationship and you have to lie and be deceitful to go and sleep with or have sex with or any type of sexual contact with somebody else,
what if you don't have to lie?
By definition.
I like that.
By definition.
What if you don't have to lie and be deceitful? What if you do it at work and nobody knows? See, that's what I'm saying.
Again,
it's a 22 here somewhere.
It's not a 22 in that, even in that scenario, because
you're not lying or being deceitful.
You're lying to your mate because when you committed to that relationship,
but they know
whether it was either said or assumed that you would forsake other people. Like, we're in an exclusive relationship. That means we're working on engaging with each other mentally, sexually, spiritually. So if you step outside of that, again, that's where we talk about those boundaries. If you step outside of it, what do you mean mental?
What's mental? You said mental, didn't you?
Yes.
You said mental, sexually, spiritually.
Yes.
What's mental?
Having intimate conversations with someone.
Oh, that conversation that you're going to have with the people outside though, right?
You're not, I mean, I'm not talking to my friend girl.
Saying though, you feel
I'm not talking to my friend girl.
Simmons, what's happening, man?
And making it seem like it's gonna go. No, I ain't forgetting
you
nothing.
Said mental though. Mental, see, that's a part of the communication.
Okay, mental. Let's break that down. So when women mentally cheat, what they're doing is they're confiding in a man
or a
woman, if that's what floats their boat, but they're confiding in that other person, and then in their mind they're envisioning a relationship with the person they're confiding in. They may not ever voice their opinions about it. Like they may not act on anything, but that's the mental part of cheating.
Okay.
So I'm talking to my brother and I'm telling him like this nigga pissed me off and da 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 da, and he's giving me good sound advice. Tina, talk to him, go home, work it out with him. And then in the back of my mind, I'm like, damn, he gave me some really good advice. I wonder if he can give me some good dick too.
Right.
That's mentally cheating.
But here it goes. When I say go home and talk to him, and this guy say go home, and that woman say go home and talk to him, and all of that stuff, right? Because that's where you should be at. You shouldn't be over here talking to me. Go communicate with the fella so he can understand what you're talking about.
OMG.
JJ,
I did everything when he was at his lowest, picked him up from the worst.
And she said, even when I was at my lowest.
Even when she was at her lowest, she took time away from herself and building herself up to build her man up.
Yeah.
And he still cheated on her.
And then she said, I don't agree with it either.
Amen. Damon. He said men and women cheat for different reasons. Did we read that one already? No.
Yeah. No, we never read it. Go ahead.
Men and women cheat for different reasons. There is never a true or valid reason. Some people love the drama or the euphoric or thrill feelings of cheating, but then people grow up from the consequences of cheating once they see how the other is affected, and you have a sense of compassion. But see, in my brother's example, if you went outside of your marriage and you had sex with another lady and your wife never finds out about it, in his mind, is it cheating?
I'm asking. And I'm asking also, if a woman go outside and
of her relationship to have sex with another man or woman, is it cheating?
Is it cheating? If they don't get found out.
Right. Especially if you never tell, and the other person that you're cheating with never tells. It's a secret between y'all that's going to stay till y'all grave. Is it cheating? Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Because again, those boundaries were broken. Mm-hmm. Whether your spouse finds out about it or not, that should be an inner turmoil within yourself. As Dennis said, you're cheating yourself.
How? You just had a good time.
No, because you broke the sanctity of your relationship by stepping outside of it.
Well, it depends on who knows about that, though.
It's Yeah. So that shit should eat you up inside.
And I would be comfortable with it.
Oh my God, I bet you would be. This man crazy.
Katrina said, yeah. She said she agreed with that, though.
Mm-hmm. Felt.
You can cheat emotionally and mentally.
Exactly.
Tasha said felt. Miss Parker says she don't agree with it either. That other part.
Mm-hmm. You want to know what stopped me from cheating one time? Yeah. Why don't you tell us?
Who that?
That's Mr. Mitchell.
No, Mr. Perry.
Oh yeah, Mr. Perry, Dennis. What stopped you from cheating one time?
Yeah, what stopped you from cheating one time? Miss Parker said exactly, sis. Look at Mr. Simmons. Mr. Simmons said, Tina, I know that.
I know that now. What does your statistics say? Who cheats more, women or men?
What does the statistics say?
If I were going on my raw statistics, I would honestly say that it would be men. And I know it's probably hard for you to hear that, but women cheat emotionally more than men do, mentally more than men do, but physically it's definitely men. And Damon said, yes, it's still cheating. Tasha said, it's cheating, period. If you're in a relationship and no one knows but you two who are having sex. Dennis said, child, when she took her pants off, it smelled like burnt neck bones. So I went on home. So you were about to cheat with a chick and her coochie wasn't right. So you left. So the only thing that stopped your ass from cheating was the fact that she wasn't fragrant enough.
So, Mr. Perry, you don't eat neck bones? Just wondering.
Right, Damon. There is this thing called self-consciousness. And again, that will eat you alive. Even if your spouse doesn't know about it, the fact that you betrayed the trust of your spouse is going to eat you alive. That conscience is going to kick your ass.
Self-consciousness, excuse me. Self-consciousness. How many women have had kids with other men and let that man believe that that was his kid? The conscience didn't
Let me talk on that real quick.
go for it. Because I was got to go deep. But go ahead.
Go ahead, Mr. Mitchell.
Go ahead, Mr. Mitchell. Okay.
Oh, we lost him.
All right, he'll be back. He'll be back.
He'll be back.
Yeah, he hit the wrong button.
But I agree.
I
that
don't.
conscience will eat you alive.
No, it won't.
Yes, it will.
I know women that got grown kids that never told the guy that that was
Doesn't
his.
mean that it did not eat her alive. Trust me.
She went on with the relationship.
She may have gone on with
When
the
I look
relationship.
at eating alive, I'm looking at you too hurt emotionally to stay within that relationship, and you hurt that other person.
No, I don't look at that as, when I say it ate her alive, she probably would have, if she would have revealed that secret to that man and that child, you could have probably just struck her dead at that very moment.
Mm-hmm.
Her life, she probably would have felt like there's just no reason for me to go on living because I betrayed two people I love the most in this world, my child and my man.
Okay, that's peace. I'm reading stats right now about who cheat the most.
All right, go ahead. I bet you women mentally cheat way more than men.
They actually got a lot of breakdowns in here, so I'm not going through it all, but I'm going to just give my fair assessment.
All right.
Men cheat just a little bit more by percentage. They got it over the age groups. They got it over situations. They got a lot of different reasons that they doing. In general, it's men by a slight percentage.
There you go, Mr. Simmons. Men cheat more.
More women are guilty of infidelity from the ages of 18 to 29. You know what I'm saying? So so it got different things.
There's levels to this.
Yeah, from 30 to 39, men increase a little bit. But then it gets different as time go on. So everybody, by definition, is gonna have they fling or two. You know what I'm saying? And some keep they fling until the other thing is gone, and then they say what?
Bobby Simmons said, "Damn, Mr. Dennis," and Miss Parker said, "What is it supposed to smell like?" Just curious. It ain't supposed to smell like no burnt neck bones. I'll tell you that.
It's supposed to smell like fresh air. Nothing.
Definitely not burnt neck bones.
Right. Nothing. Nothing is supposed to smell like nothing. And then when it do smell like something, like I always trip when people say it smells like fish and all this stuff, right? But I be like, yeah, it's all right with me.
You like that fishy smell?
Not too bad.
It's not too bad.
Yeah.
If a woman's vagina smells like fish, I can almost guarantee you were not the first to hit that day.
That day, okay.
That day.
What if it don't smell like anything until after you start hitting it?
Again, you were not the first to hit that within the last 24 hours.
So it's supposed to be just not smell like nothing the whole night.
I mean, not no fish.
I mean, you know, when I say fish, I'm not talking about tuna. Salmon.
Both of those are very potent fish from a smelling
Perch
aspect.
is potent.
Perch is potent, but hell,
perch is-
salmon is potent depending on, yeah.
Well, it's medium is good. Okay.
No, I'm not saying that there isn't going to be a sexual smell. You're exchanging bodily fluids. So at some point, you're going to develop a fragrance, but it should not stink.
Right. No, it ain't stinky. That's what I'm saying. It's not stinking. It's
Fish
smelling good.
stinks.
No, it doesn't. It smells great to me.
Nah.
No, to each their own.
Right. To each their own, I guess.
What Miss Parker say?
Miss Parker said, my man cheated on me. He said that he couldn't believe someone like me truly loved someone like him. That's oh my God. He kicked himself down to make you feel bad so that you would take him back. That's a ploy and a plot to gain your repentance. It was not. Girl,
I'll stay away from that one.
he lied to you flat out.
Yeah. What
Just
about this one?
saying.
Oh, yeah.
He was just out there because before me, no woman ever was in his corner like I was. I mean, granted, you probably were a very good woman,
How do you know
but
that?
huh?
How do you know that?
I said she probably was.
No, I'm saying, how does she know that no one was in this corner?
He probably told her.
What'd you say about that first thing he told her?
That was a flat out lie.
But hold on now, we ain't gotta be mean now. Dang, who said dang?
Dang. I bet it was Stacy. I don't even know.
Okay, so
Right. JJ said, like, really keep it clean.
clean
Damon said, ew, something ain't
said
right
that?
if it smells.
Who said that?
Damon, ew,
Okay.
ew, something ain't right if it smells. Exactly.
No,
I'm not saying it ain't gonna have no.
JJ said that.
No, Damon said, ew, something ain't right if it smells.
Oh, okay.
Again, I'm not saying that it's not going to smell. I'm just simply saying that it should not be that potent.
Right. Supposed to smell like water.
It ain't going to smell like water. Don't have a fucking smell. Will people stop? Get off of that.
This is what I'm saying.
What is it supposed to smell like? I'm curious, right?
That's what I
It's
said,
not going to
water.
smell like water.
Depends.
It's going to smell like pheromones. That's what it's going to smell like.
Exactly.
A whole lot of pheromones and testosterone.
Once you lose a woman mentally,
Mm-hmm.
it's a done deal.
It is a done deal.
Okay. That's it.
Right, Damon, run. If it stinks, you better run. And good that Dennis did run, because he cost him some sanctity. He didn't cheat, and he probably didn't walk away burning.
Who said this?
I don't know.
I ended my relationship because of my kids. They didn't need to see or live the mentally, verbally, and physical
damage.
their dad was doing to me. I was strong for them. JJ. That was JJ?
I guess.
Okay.
JJ said it should smell like flowers. It should smell
Which
like
flowers? All flowers don't
flowers.
smell good.
Even dandelions have a better smell than fish.
Some flowers, I'd be like, ooh, that's it, funky. Burn my nose.
Well, Miss Parker says she don't have a scent.
Okay. That's Pete.
Nasty ass guys. I know, right? Some dudes don't care about funky monkeys. That is disgusting.
Funky monkey.
Ain't no way. If that smell ain't right, you should be going up in it just because you're horny. To me, if the smell ain't right, you shouldn't even be hard. Like, your penis should not be operable in that moment.
You know what though? Let's say this. Here's the deal. I'm gonna give you this though. This is here, right? If it's not like Dennis said, smoked neck bones. What he said?
He said burnt.
Burnt neck. I
Burnt
don't know
neck
what
bone.
burnt neck bones smell like, but I don't know. But anyway, if you not in a certain position, you won't smell it like that. That's what I know.
JJ said, tell her to wash her ass. Even at that, you ain't no need to talk to her at that point. She smell that shit.
Whoa.
If she don't smell that shit, she got a problem.
Wow. That's tough.
You shouldn't, as a man, have to tell her, baby, go wash your ass.
Yeah. You tell her that before
What?
y'all start. Wait. Mr. Simmons said, I'll let you say it.
Born, what are the ratio of men to women? If there are more women, someone is just doing God's will and helping them out.
Exactly.
Oh
You know, that's it. It's, you know what though? Here, you know what's the cold part about this? Women to men ratio in this country. I'm gonna look it up, but I know this statistic because I did research on it before. Women to men are almost exact. It's like 100 to 101, 99 to 100, something to that effect, right?
Right.
But when you throw the other, you wait for that but. It's when you throw the other factors in there, then women outdo men. Then it become a 6-to-1 ratio. Some places 15-to-1. them guys be gay boys, and you know what I'm saying, doing all that type of stuff there. And women, you know, when you got a state like Wisconsin where you only got 1 or 2 women penitentiaries and you got 18 to 20 men penitentiaries, then that's where some of the men are too. So then you got a high number of women to a low number of men. It's only right to live a polygamous lifestyle, or cheat and don't let her
Here
know.
we go. Polygamy. We're not going to cross that.
We're not crossing that bridge.
We're not
today.
crossing that bridge today.
Mm-mm.
Hey, Joshua. Dennis said, yeah, I left a whole ounce of weed at her house and vanished. Why? Why would you even leave it? I hope you accidentally left it. The bitch didn't deserve that. You were generous. Women cheat more than men, and to be honest, they're smarter doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Al, the statistics have proven you wrong.
Nope, they're
Sorry.
about the same. They're about the same.
The statistics have proven you wrong. Men cheat more than women. Now, however, I will concur, I will agree that some women we're definitely smarter at doing it. But women cheat mentally and emotionally before we cheat physically. So when you add those variables in it, yes, women do cheat more than men.
Right. But you know what, though? Women cheating better than men is because men don't ask crazy questions. You know what I'm saying? In relationships.
And men don't care about the most emotional aspect. Like, if you're a man, just my perspective, you're not talking to a girl to get to know her, especially if you're in a relationship. You're talking with her to cheat with her. You've already expressed a physical interest in her. Women will, and I do not eat pineapples. Well, you know.
I'm going to try a couple.
Well, she don't have a smell. That's what she was explaining to you.
Yeah.
Like, really keep it clean. I would hope so.
Okay, that's something different.
Ha.
Hey,
Tasha said that may be the case, but men can be tripping if she got her more than that nigga then too. But no, he wants his wife and her to be all his too. No poly, just fair type shit. I agree.
Who is this right here?
I'm late. That's Joshua.
Oh, peace. Peace.
Damon said women are better cheaters though. Women are straight shooters and can be emotionless. It's guys that do things out of the ordinary and keep themselves in order.
Who put this here?
Women cheat for a plethora of reasons.
Joshua.
That's Joshua. I agree.
Explain those reasons.
And before you explain those reasons, I need to know your answer. Once a cheater, always a cheater. Is that true or is that false? And explain your answer.
And then here goes to Mr. Simmons' case. Mr. Simmons, you are absolutely right. Men they're not cheating. They're only doing their job because there are more women to men. There are 98 males per 100 females in the USA. Just in the USA. So when you look at it, if there are a lot of women, and then you got a short number of men because of other variables such as gay lifestyle and all of this old stuff, incarceration.
They're still males.
Or being faithful, the other men got to pick up the slack. You know what I mean?
Tasha said facts. She knows the assignment. Exactly. When women cheat, we're smarter at it. Stacy agrees. I agree that women are smarter at cheating.
Okay. That's what people do though. People see, that's why I look at women crazy anyway.
Don't look at us crazy. We are not all crazy. See, now you just put us all in the same damn basket as old Miss Fishy Pants over here that Dennis ass was running from. Dennis said it's safe to say a funky monkey stopped me from cheating and she was fine.
She was fine. Okay. Yeah, some of the fine girls don't think they got to.
God damn.
Sometimes they got to sit down in that water. Miss Parker,
let it marinate in some soap and water.
Yeah.
It's Dennis's comment.
All right.
Fine women stink too. Amen to that,
Oh, I
Tasha.
skipped this one. Fine women stink too.
Joshua said, not necessarily true. I'm assuming he's answering my question if once a cheater, always a cheater. He said, not necessarily true. When God puts that right one in your life, you'll quit all that bullshit. I agree. And that's what a few people spoke to already.
Mm-hmm. What is deemed the right one, Joshua? Do you like to be called Joshua?
Joshua J, because it's Joshua J Easily. What would you like for us to refer to you as? Stacy said, not fishy pants. Right, exactly. Because she, whew. Ew. I've walked in rooms after people have had sex and it stinks, and that's horrible.
That's messed up.
That's horrible.
Yeah, I don't want this. I don't want to be in a funky room.
Not at all. Trust me, I turned right the fuck back around. Like, y'all chemistry was not balanced at all.
Who said that?
So Joshua said, I grew up with a family that has more women than men, and I learned a lot from the games they played. And he doesn't mind either Josh or Joshua. Hey, Miss Parker said, honey, you can't show your teeth to every man you meet. That is definitely true.
What does that mean?
You don't know what that means?
Mm-mm.
It's just like, well, you know, some of the Muslim religion, you can only show your eyes because some men are attracted to women's smiles. And that can be very intimidating and influential on your next decisions in life.
So why you can't show your teeth to everybody?
Because a man will fall in love with your smile, and then from that point forward, it's go time. He gonna be on your ass like white on rice. So stay out of. I was always told stay out of men's face. Stay out of their face.
Yeah, I heard that before. I want to hear it. Joshua or Josh.
And Josh said cheating springs from upbringing.
Oh, he right there with Tasha. That's right.
I don't always agree with that.
What? Explain that. Build on that, dear Josh.
Yeah, I want to hear your reasoning behind saying that. Is it because you say you grew up around more women than men? So were they cheating a lot?
Mr.
And
Simmons
they were poor
has
examples.
A question.
Tina, why did you so happen to be walking in that room? I mean, happenstance, right? Like
happenstance.
Happenstance.
Explain what is happenstance.
Okay, so there's been a couple of occasions where I've walked in a room where someone had just finished having sex. I've walked in on my friends having sex. Like, I didn't know they were in there.
She had that funky monkey.
Somebody had something funky going on. So
and they shouldn't have been going on.
Right. So I've walked in on people having sex before. Oops, sorry. Let me bag back out. But as soon as I opened that door, that smell hit me, and
Why are y'all in here? Why
are y'all not in the tub? Like, go get in the shower and do all that. Damn.
The shower is where it's at. Miss Parker said, keep cap. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
I said that.
I agree. It's levels to this. You did say that, Tasha. You did say that. I think as women, we all have probably walked in on our friend or somebody we know having sex, whether it be your parents, a friend or family member. I've walked in on a couple of occasions of somebody getting it in. Not everyone that I've walked in on has had a funky smell, but I've done it. Didn't want to do it on a couple of occasions.
Yeah.
You call bull. Why do you call bull, Bobby? Explain.
Uh-oh.
Explain, Bobby. What do you call bull on? Miss Parker said, I'm picky. You should be. Especially if you over there smelling like fresh spring water.
Hey, you gotta be a picky motherfucker. That's why you smell fresh like that. Damn.
Right.
Hey, Parker said she had just fresh spring water around this morning.
Right. She picky with her love.
Yeah, I'm with you though. I'm with you.
Dennis, you be saying some of the craziest shit. I know my nuts tangy. I'm not letting her find out. I think I deserve the same respect. Oh my God, Dennis. If you know your nuts are tangy, I think you need to do a better job cleaning them, okay? On probably a more frequent basis throughout the day. I know men's balls sweat. It's natural. You work out, you do a lot of moving around, shucking and jiving. I mean, yes, your nuts are going to smell, but the moment you know your nuts are sticky or have a funky fragrance, you need to be going to grab a towel or jumping your ass in the shower. Don't be out here broadcasting that your nuts be tangy, because then you're giving off the impression that your shit always stank, and that's not okay.
I thought he was gonna say corn nuts.
No, I ain't talking about no damn corn nuts.
Baby sis, it took me a century
To get that
step
fresh
out.
spring water, huh?
to step out.
Mm.
Damn right. What she say? Y'all better
Yeah, y'all better wash
y'all
y'all tail.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ain't no way in the heck you are always just accidentally, or as you say, just happens to walk in. I swear
Your
it
ass was
happens.
nosy. Finish.
I mean, I might have heard a noise like, what the fuck is going on in there? So yeah, I might have, out of curiosity, walked in the room to make sure my suspicions, but that's not all the time. But so what? And you act like you ain't never did it. Like, oh yeah, bro in there tearing that shit up. Let me go see what's really going on. See, like, he know. I know.
Different purposes though.
Well, of course.
Yeah, different purposes.
All right, so Josh said no, but a few of them did. Like I seen side niggas pull up after they left a family event. Wow. Female relatives, huh? They were that bold.
Miss Parker said, Bobby, you funny. You are funny.
Bobby funny. Dennis is funny. We got a whole bunch of jokesters tonight. Shit, y'all better start taking showers together. Exactly. Like, if y'all ain't no way in the hell y'all in the room and y'all not smelling what I'm smelling walking into it. Y'all need to get up at some point and go take a shower.
Yeah.
If y'all want to finish what y'all started, finish it in the shower.
Okay.
I'm not doing Dennis tonight. That's what I'm saying. I keep them clean, but if they ain't, I'm not gonna do it. I would hope not. Keep your funky balls locked away in your drawers. Don't bring them motherfuckers out. Josh said, I'm a big dude. I shower twice a day, and I'm at Bath and Body Works monthly.
That's peace.
Yeah, that's peace. She was trying to make sure everyone was all right.
That was to you. That was to you, Mr. Simmons. Miss Parker said she was trying.
Yeah,
Tina
you know, I
was trying
heard
to
some
make
noises
sure
in there.
was all right.
Making sure motherfuckers wasn't strangling each other or
Yeah,
something.
she heard the girl choking.
I heard the go.
She heard her choking and she was like, whoa, what's that? Let me go see what's happening.
Right. Making sure everybody copacetic, or I'm gonna have to call 911 or something. I beat up my college roommate because he had our whole dorm room smelling like Badissi. Oh, y'all crazy tonight. Y'all turning up. I mean, thank you, Tasha. It is definitely not purposeful, but
Miss Terry.
Manscaping helps fight odors. I agree. Landscaping, because women have to scape that shit too.
Hey, Miss Terry and Miss JJ said, haha.
Right. They laughing all the way over in Vegas and on the other side of Milwaukee. Katrina Bradley, you wouldn't be saying that if she's constantly walking in on you. I wouldn't be constantly doing. You act like I just, every time I heard somebody fucking in the next room, I just bust the door down. not how it happened. It was by happenstance. Trust me. I don't like walking in on people having sex, and I don't like being walked in on.
She just came in the house and said, "Oh, whose shoes are those?"
Right, like, huh? Wait,
They doing
is
it now.
somebody here? What it? Who the fuck is in there? And what the fuck is going on?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just curious. Man, listen.
Miss Parker, yep, somebody was choking. That's all. She just wanted to make
Yeah,
sure.
I
everybody
just
was
wanted to
good.
make sure everybody was good, and I would have my phone on hand in case I need to dial 911.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. JJ said, "Oh my God, y'all funny."
Josh said, my roommate comes from a party with the college shuttle bus. So he brought home a whole little floozy, huh? Had the whole dorm room stinking. That's
Hey,
disgusting.
gotta do what you gotta do. It's college. You a teenager.
Yeah, but you got to be mindful. Like, there's no barriers, there's no door, there's no walls. It's just a room with a bed, 2
I
beds.
guess so. His body, he just getting his body count up
That's fucking nasty.
at that time. Well, he
Get a
got,
room.
you got body count up though. Miss Tasha,
Tasha says some men said that they don't like landscaping, hence they like funky monkeys. Now I don't see how anyone don't clear the land site. I know that's right.
oh, man.
Clean it up.
Tasha, you gotta stop saying stuff like that. My imagination be running wild.
Safety first, cuz exactly.
Tasha, you
Stacey.
gonna have every man on here imagining. Yeah. But go ahead.
There are some men out there that really like hairy coochies. That's a whole nother topic and a whole different discussion.
Mm-hmm.
It's disgusting. Your aunt walked in on you once. Ooh, that's gotta be a horrible situation. Dennis said this was fun. Moral of the story is don't cheat because the shit hurts and it will come back on you. Exactly.
How's it gonna come back on you if you don't get caught?
It's gonna come back on you because you're conscious.
But
Like
if you
Damon
don't-
said,
if
your
you don't
conscience
get
is gonna
caught,
eat.
If you don't get caught, see that means you.
He didn't say because when you get caught, it's going to
Right.
hurt. He just said because the shit hurts.
and it will
and
come
it will
back
come
on
back
you. What
on
does
you.
come back on you mean?
You're gonna feel the regrets of doing something you shouldn't have done.
No, stop it.
Yes.
And so now you got me thinking about that one time I probably cheated on a assignment in school.
That's not the same thing.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
I mean, it is cheating, but you're not cheating on someone.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
You're deceiving your teacher.
Uh-huh.
Her name was Amtrak, huh? Shaking my head.
Hey,
Shit, I've been manscaping since high school. Thank goodness. Practice healthy habits early on.
who ain't got no walls?
Walls.
It's a lot without walls.
Well, the dorm rooms don't have walls. So he was giving us an example of him walking in on his roommate having sex. And if you're in a dorm room, there are no walls other than the 4 walls that surround you or keep you separate from the next room.
All right. JJ.
How did we end up talking about shaving coochies and stuff? Because Dennis was over there talking about how he almost cheated, but her monkey was funky. And that's what saved him from cheating. So his mind, he had already mentally cheated because he was probably imagining tearing that little funky shit up all night till he got over there and got a whiff of it and changed his mind.
Uh-huh.
You cheated. You can't say you didn't then. You did. You mentally had sex with her before you had sex with her physically.
Uh-huh.
I've cheated in retaliation. That's not a justifiable reason, but it's a reason nonetheless.
Miss Bradley, you said she laughing at you. Okay. Correct me then, little sis. Ha 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 ha.
I mean,
all right. Y'all was going in tonight.
yeah, it was a good discussion.
Y'all was going in tonight. We've gotten nowhere.
We did. We've
gotten nowhere.
We went a whole lot of places.
And I'm still stuck wondering if you don't get caught, is it cheating?
It is.
Give us an answer, yes or no. One, that's it, nothing else.
Last
Just a yes or
question
no.
of the night.
Yes or no.
If you don't get caught, is it still cheating if you're having sex with someone other than the person you're in a relationship with?
Just a yes or no.
Just a yes or no, folks. Tasha, I don't want some to be me that others do, so I don't cheat. It's unacceptable all the way around. Yes, it is cheating, Born.
Who said that?
JJ. Tasha said yes. Everyone
Keep
agrees.
going.
We had a good time. Yes, we did, Miss Parker.
Everyone is agreeing.
She fucked
Mr.
my op,
Simmons-
so I fucked her soror. Crazy. You are a crazy guy.
Okay.
JJ and Tasha said yes, it's still cheating.
Mr. Simmons?
Damon said yes, your subconscious will eat away at you.
It's just a yes or no. Is that
Yes,
yes or no?
his answer is yes.
Okay. The rest we don't got to say. Mr. Simmons said no.
Mr. Simmons said no.
Exactly.
You had to have
Exactly.
someone on your team, Don. I'm not.
Yeah. There should be more though.
Dennis, all right, ladies, go soak that kitty. Fellas, wash up. Good night. It's been fun. Dennis,
Peace, Mr. Red.
if you cheat on your spouse, is it really cheating if they never find out about it? Spouse, significant other, girlfriend, boo thing, whatever you want to call it. Answer that and then I'll let you go. Josh says yes.
I said yes.
You only got one no, just so you know.
No, I got two. Me. Miss Terry, where you at? She still in the room?
She might be.
Okay.
We had a few that dropped off on us.
No, she's still
But
there.
if you
Somebody's
watch
still there.
this after the fact.
Ow. What is it?
Ooh, Tasha said, why are you saying no?
Why am I saying no? Oh, about not cheating? Yeah, because if you physically cheating and you don't get caught, then it's not cheating.
Cheating is a married thing, according to Dennis.
No, according to yeah.
Not by definition. Have a good night.
No, and cheating is also, remember Tiffany said that too. She said if you're not married, you're not cheating.
And I disagree. But
Yeah.
that's your answer. That's your story. You sticking to it, huh?
Yeah, Mr. Simmons said, okay.
Everyone don't miss an opportunity to shower together.
Group shower, Mr.
That shower sex is the bomb. It's off the chain.
No,
If you're married, then it's wrong. If you're not, we were born sinners.
cheating is what Miss Parker said. If you're married, then it's
Sis
wrong.
not getting caught is not cheating, okay? According to Born, now I know.
So not getting caught is not you said that.
Tasha,
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, me and Tasha on the same page.
I'm going to take that away
Yes.
from this show tonight.
Johnny
If I
Taylor
don't
was the
get
biggest cheater
caught,
ever. Just
I
listen
ain't
to his
cheating.
song. Well, he was.
Was the second to Bobby Womack.
Yeah.
I disagree also. Yes, sis.
I
Miss
dis-
Parker said I disagree.
But I don't know what y'all disagreeing to because let me say this. I'm gonna ask this, right? One more question.
No, you ain't asking no more
No, this
questions.
the
We
last
about
question.
to go.
We gone.
This man
after
crazy.
Have y'all ever been cheated on that y'all didn't know about?
If I knew that I was cheated on, then I can't
Have
answer.
you been cheated on that y'all didn't know about?
How would I know if I don't know?
Is this a yes or no question?
Have I been cheated on without knowing about it?
Have y'all been cheated
Honestly, I would have to say no. That means I didn't
Okay.
know about it.
on? Okay, that means no. Okay.
But it is still cheating. Yes, JJ.
No. I asked a question. I asked a yes or no
Tasha
question.
said, I'm sure I have, which
Tasha,
means yes.
This is a yes or no question.
And I don't know.
This is a yes or no question. That would be no. That what you don't know is a no. Okay. Miss Parker said her boyfriend got 2 women.
I found out
Yes.
years later. Woo-hoo.
Oh, Mr.
Josh.
said he'd been cheated on and
Mhm.
he don't know.
Yes. JJ said yes.
How do you know if you didn't know? You didn't find out. Yeah. Okay. Y'all think about that tonight.
I'm not thinking about nothing. You sound like a clown.
Uh-huh. Mhm.
Mm-mm.
Brown nose, not red. No, but seriously, okay.
Right.
Okay.
No, but seriously.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I enjoyed y'all tonight.
Yeah, it was a good discussion tonight. We've all
Yeah.
been cheated on. Absolutely.
Miss Terry
Damon.
didn't say.
She probably will say, "You need help, Born." You see that?
Who said that?
JJ?
JJ, don't be so mean. I know where you be at now. Oh no, you don't be there no more.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I was gonna get you. That was a joke. Ow.
What is that moaning going on? What?
Are you walking in rooms now, Al?
I bet you Al has walked. Like, what is that moaning? He probably announced he was coming. I'm coming in.
I'm coming in.
I hear y'all in there.
Hey, who said this? Oh, Tasha.
Tasha,
She said
not
not
true.
you.
Don't matter if you know. God knows, and you'll get yours. That's what matters.
Who you gonna get it from?
God.
Or the other woman?
Hate you is late. Yeah, you know,
Who
it
said
happens.
that?
Go back and watch it again.
Josh,
Josh.
don't be late next time.
Right.
Next time we'll be back in
Ooh, JJ said, hey, we could meet anywhere.
whole
That's the challenge.
Miss Parker said my man confessed he couldn't lie to me. Whoa. How did you get him to confess?
No, we ain't going there.
Yeah, no, we ain't
No,
going
we
there.
ain't going there.
Okay. If we knew
or not.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Simmons said good night, y'all. Mr.
Good
Simmons,
night, Mr.
we say
Simmons.
good night to you too.
We already
8
said
hours
good night
late.
to Dennis. We're about to say good night to the rest of
Hey,
you folks.
we can meet anywhere.
I
She laughing, I'm
certainly
laughing too.
appreciated this discussion and all of your perspectives on once a cheater, always a cheater. I think the common consensus, which is the majority rules consensus, is that no, once a cheater is not always a cheater. However, there are levels to it. So we appreciate everything.
Hold on 1 second. Wait, this is not over with. Wait 1 second here.
He's trying to drag it on
This is-
because
no,
he came in here late.
Yeah, Miss Josh said, Josh, you done went in left field on this one. Josh, you said I switched on my mama
For cheating on my daddy. Good night, Damon.
Josh, come on, man. Come on, Josh. You can't switch on your mama for cheating.
What your mama did to your daddy had nothing to do with you.
Yeah, mama gotta have fun too.
Maybe your daddy wasn't licking her toes the way she wanted it to be licked. And according to my brother,
Or wasn't curling her toes.
if you ain't doing it at home, it's okay to get it elsewhere. Ain't that what you said?
Yeah, that's what I said.
All right then.
Good night, DG. Good night,
Good
JJ.
night, JJ.
That's cool. We got a DG, a JJ. Who
Mm-hmm.
else we have?
Another JJ, Joshua J.
A JJE. A JJE.
Mm-hmm.
JGE, yeah.
Tasha Thomas, a TT.
A TT.
Yeah.
Oh, she snitched. No, you didn't. You told on your mama?
Oh hell.
Oh, man.
You are not a good son.
We gotta have a vetting process.
You are not.
Mama gotta have a life too.
All right.
That's good. Say it, Miss Parker.
Be mad at your daddy for not knocking them boots the way he needed to.
Knocking them boots. Knocking the boots. Knocking the boots.
Yes. He wasn't even mad. He said, son, I got dope to sell. What? If you don't go sit down, have a good night, Josh.
Yeah.
You guys, you have a good night. With that
Everybody,
said,
good
we
night.
are going to say peace.
Tasha, Miss Terry, everybody. Peace.
Peace. See y'all later.
Next time.